Good day to you glorious rascallion bastards. The name is FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more beautiful Wuthering Waves. I hope you guys are having a good one. In today's video, we're going to have a little bit more of a discussional topic. And this is going to be, and I'm going to say this is a disclaimer. This is my opinion of Genshin versus Wuthering Waves. And just in general, why I pretty much prefer Wuthering Waves over Genshin Impact. So let's get into it. Now let me go ahead and fix a problem that I noticed, because I don't want to put music over this, so we're gonna just let the game music play in the background. So that way it's all good and hunky-dory and all that good stuff. Whee! Yeah. So yeah, the video topic of today is Wuthering Waves versus Genshin, Genshin versus Wuthering Waves, however you want to put it. Two games that are pretty much in a lot of consistency. Like a lot of people will say, oh, they're both exactly the same. Well, I disagree. I honestly really do disagree with that sentiment. That honestly kind of irritates me just a little bit when someone says, oh, look, it's a heart. I didn't realize that leg was a heart. Sorry. I went cat mode there for a minute. But no. When someone says, oh, well, you know, Wuthering Waves is just like Genshin Impact. It's Genshin Impact 2.0. And, you know, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand that motive, that mentality behind that. And you know what? In a lot of cases, I won't disagree. I think that, you know what? If you believe that, you are 100% right. You can have that perspective that, you know, Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact are pretty much identical games. However, I disagree for a couple of different reasons, okay? And I'm not saying that you are wrong if you believe the opposite. But I'm going to say that I feel like, you know, Wuthering Waves offers more. And I'm going to use my past experience with Genshin, because there is a couple of videos here on the channel and when I first started off, and it was basically during the beginning of Genshin. Genshin Impact, I thought was, you know, when I had a friend who was playing it, and when he was playing the game and everything, I would watch him. I was like, this is all right. But if I really want to play Genshin, I'll just go play with, you know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at a time. Like legitimately, it's like the same game. They just copy from Breath of the Wild. So why would I go basically to the bootleg version of Zelda when I can just go play, you know, the actual source material that it's copying from? But the guy went ahead and he convinced me, you know, my friend convinced me, no, you need to give it a shot, man. And I was like, okay. And I tried. And for a solid couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I had fun with it. I really did. Until we got to the part to where I got locked out of story mode because I wasn't, you know, the right level. I needed to be level 16 or something to advance in the story or something stupid like that. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, come on. And I tried, and then, you know, I learned about the gacha. You know, this is gambling. You know, you're not guaranteed to get the character you want. And I wanted to Luke really fucking badly because I like guys with big swords. I am a Guts fan, okay? So if you know who I'm talking about, Berserk, I fucking love Berserk. So anybody with a giant fucking sword is something that I am desperately going to want to play the most of. But you know, I played it, and it was like I would say I played for a good month, almost every day. And I'm gonna be honest, like I felt like, you know, majority of the game was like this. Okay, well, not like that, but like this, like you can see in front of me right here. It was a bland world with no enemies, nothing to fight, nothing to do. The exploration, the open worldness at the time period when I played it, and that was like in the beginning of Genshin, felt really barren, if that makes sense. And it just felt like, okay, there should be more to this, but where is the more? And I played more of the game. I got more into it for a little bit, and then I got really fucking annoyed with a character called Paimon really, really badly, to where it was so bad that I actually went back to Ocarina of Time to apologize to Navi, saying I am so fucking sorry for ever, you know, going out of my way to say that you were the most annoying fucking NPC side character I've ever dealt with. No, Paimon was, that is the true, you know, goat of that. Like, I'm sorry. You could say whatever you want. I will completely disagree on this one 100%. Like, Paimon legitimately was the worst thing I ever experienced in the game. I felt like the combat was also, when we got into the combat of the game, it was all right. It wasn't, in my personal opinion, it wasn't really bad, and it wasn't really good. It was just standard. It was a little flashy and everything else, but it was mostly a standard look through. That's all. It's like, okay, so it's not over complex, it's not too big, it's not too small. I guess I could take it, you know. Like, it's nothing flashy, it's nothing that really eye-catching me. It's not bad, but it's not good at the same time. And I don't know, like I really did not like the story. I did not like the characters. There was like even the Luke, even though I wanted him, it's just like, he really didn't appeal to me. And I had apparently one of the best characters I pulled. I forgot what his name is, but he was like the Earth guy that could shoot fucking like a spirit bomb rock from the sky down to the ground. He would fucking have a pole. He was kind of like GN and kind of did like the same moveset as GN to a certain degree. So I don't know what his name is, but he wore a brown suit and brown eyes and all this other stuff. Whatever. Apparently he's the best character, but like I said it on the stream then, it's like, he's all right, I guess, but it doesn't appeal to me. He's not the type of character I like. And then we got more into the story side of things, and it's like every other, and I'm gonna even say this to WutheringWaves is and also, okay, even WutheringWaves suffers from this. It's the same stupid storyline of, oh, you summon to a new world, you must save world from destruction, from the king, from the demon king, beast, whatever crap boss thing that you gotta fight. Ichigachis or whatever they call these damn animes. My friend made me watch like fucking 5 of them, and they're all like same exact fucking plot. Hero gets summoned from fucking world and now needs to save fucking world. But when it comes down to WutheringWaves side of things, and I'll put it this way, WutheringWaves does suffer from some issues that even Genshin, you know, I was a little bit appalled about. But the one thing that I believe that WutheringWaves has, and it's got me hooked, it's got me fucking attached drastically to, is the actual combat. You're talking to a person who like legitimately loves playing Dark Soul games, right? Dark Soul games, we could talk all day long. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Lords of the Fallen. Like, I have streamed every single thing. I've played Bloodborne. I've played my Dark Soul games. And this is gonna probably sound stupid to a lot of people, but this game legitimately reminds me in some cases like an Elden Ring type game. And I know that Unending Dawn's coming, which is another gacha game that's going to be based on Sekiro and Elden Ring combined. But like, this is kind of like more of a homage to it. It's more focused on the combat, which is what I like. It's more focused on, you know, the difficulty of the enemies rather than just, you know, something simple bypass, go through. I can go challenge myself. I can go play the holographic bosses. I can go in and just have fun, you know, getting my ass handed to me. And when I actually beat, you know, level fucking, when I beat the level 80 fucking Tempest over there, I was the most excited person. I haven't felt like that since the time that I beat fucking goddamn, Melania from fucking goddamn Elden Ring. You know, like, it's just what it is. It's just how I feel. I almost feel like I get that same feeling from WutheringWaves than I ever did with Genshin Impact. You know, there's things in here. Elusive deaths is like something that I have really fucking a lot of fun with in this game. I've gotten every single fucking thing I need in the store. I don't need to play it, but I continue to play. You come check me out on my live streams, you'll see me 9 out of 10 times going through that and playing with multiple times with characters and everything, just killing things and challenging Scar right now, having fun because he's tanky as son of a bitch. You'll see me fucking fight against the holographic bosses, screaming and yelling, beating my head because even though I'm wailing the fuck out, it's still not doing shit. It's a challenge, and that's where, like, in my old age, you know, I'm tired of just playing fucking casual games, and that's what I feel like in terms, like, that's what Genshin always was. It was a simplified, you know, Breath of the Wild. You know, it was even more simplified than Zelda. It was easy to actually complete that. I'm the type of person that likes to go ahead and fight, you know, level 1 against a fucking boss. I've done it. We've done it with Lords of Fallen and such, to where we're going in. I'm going in, not upgrading my character at all, and we're straight up going to fight each and every one of these bosses, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a challenge. And that's where, like, I'm looking into this game more often, is that, like, there's different things, and the characters, they're more appealing. You know, I don't have 3,000 fucking lollies sitting in my face being like senpai and all this other stuff. I have actual mature ladies with fucking goddamn assets that makes me fucking go, I got fucking mature looking fucking male characters that when they fucking hit, it feels like it actually fucking matters that they hit. Like they're actually fucking great. It feels good, the combat. I feel like I could actually come into this game and straight up no echo and fight a boss, and legitimately by skill alone I could actually prevail if necessary. That in all honesty, echoes is just more of a handicap, and I'm actually looking at doing that. I'm actually looking at doing like no echo builds or like no echo runs soon enough. And if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. But these are like things that I feel like, you know, WutheringWaves has, you know, to it. Now I know people are going to be like, oh well, what about Punishing Gray Raven? Punishing Gray Raven was great, is your type of game. And it was a very challenging experience, and it's made by the same developers. Yeah, I know this. Trust me, I know this. I've tried Punishing Gray Raven a long time ago. I think when the PC client first came out or whatever. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's gonna be a stupid fucking reason. I said this before, and I'll say it again. There was no fucking jump button. And no jump button means to me, I don't want to touch it.
Commence healing.
That's the truth. Because that's kind of like my problem with ZZZ. Is, you know, there's no jump buttons. Also my problem with, you know, solo leveling Arise. You know, I understand we got a dodge button, we got a parry button, but at the same point in time, I feel like, you know, jumping is very important when you're going to be playing a hack and slash type game. You know, you're playing Devil May Cry, you're playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, you're playing Dark Souls to a certain degree. That the ability to leap off the ground, because even in Dark Souls originally there was no jump button. Elden Ring and Demon Souls remake put that in there, but you had to roll and such as there was different types of platforming. Those games legitimately was time-based, and it was based on punishing. It was like a fighting game. It's like with punishing. You gotta whiff punish the boss in order to do damage. Your parries do extreme amounts of fucking damage to the boss. Like I said, but we're getting a little bit too far off topic. I'm just saying that, like, in all generalness, like, Genshin never, I gave it a shot. Okay, maybe now it's a lot better, I don't know, but back when I did this, I don't know, this is like what, 3 years ago or some shit, and I actually tried before WutheringWaves came out to play it, and I just, you know, couldn't really get into it because I felt also in another case scenario, which was another problem, which is my own problem. This ain't a problem for someone else, but it's my own problem, is that by the time if I would go play Genshin Impact right now, I think by the time I get into it and everything else, I'm so far behind everybody else that, you know what, I don't think I would have fun with that. You know, I would have people like who are level like what 120s or some shit. I'm fucking level fucking 20. You know, I'm 100 levels lower. Like, there's no, and I'm gonna have to play this every single day, and you know, it's gonna be over a year or something before I can catch up. Nah. I mean, I would like to have like a fast-paced mechanic if that would be the case to catch up with other people. But again, like I looked at things. Now, I'm not going to lie. The new update that is coming out for Genshin Impact, I'm going to say they got a redhead that looks like Bayonetta, right? That legitimately has got my eye. And looks just like fucking Bayonetta. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, you might make me play this game, okay? Just because of that one character. Because now you have something that, I'll put it like this, it's very appetizing for someone like myself to want to play. Just saying. I've already completed. I don't need to complete it again. I was just sliding down the mountain just to slide down. But yeah, I mean, these are some points that, in my personal opinion, I just felt like, you know. Oh, and another thing about Genshin before I forget, and I can demonstrate this fucking bullshit. There is one thing about Genshin that annoyed the fuck out of me, and it annoyed me in Breath of the Wild that WutheringWaves has fixed, and that is wall climbing. WutheringWaves, what fucking wall climbing? I got wall fucking running. Dude, you know, you have no idea. Wall climbing felt so fucking bad in Genshin Impact. I'm not sure if they fixed that or not, but dude, I hated the fact that like I was crawling up a wall and it felt like it was going to take me 2 fucking years, even holding down the stamina button for sprinting up for sprint climbing and doing the leaping and shit. Like, nah, like it felt absolutely horrible. And in this game, it's like I just fucking run up a wall. Oh, what the? What? Wait, I'm already up here? What the fuck? The first time I experienced that in this game, I'm like, okay, this is 10 times better than Genshin Impact. You got me. You gave me something that is 100,000 fucking times better than Genshin Impact. I can fucking wall run. And as stupid as that might sound to some people too, that's my, like I said, this is my personal preference. Like, I can wall run. Look at this shit. Like, I can wall run on the side. I'm fucking Sonic the goddamn fucking Hedgehog compared to fucking being Mario and fucking Genshin Impact. There's a fucking big difference here. And then, yeah, I mean, those are just some key elements and points that I think that I just wanted to put together, you know, my thoughts of like WutheringWaves or whatever, Genshin Impact versus WutheringWaves or vice versa, and just say like, look, you know, all to their own. Like, if you like Genshin Impact, like, I'm not trying to tell you that Genshin Impact's bad, okay? Generally, I think the game actually looks really good. It's one game that I would put my kid on, you know, when the time comes. Granted, he's got to be fucking free to play, but I would put him on like my old account and be like, this is what you get. This is how you do it. You got to be free to play. Go fucking play. Have fun. Bye-bye. Like, in all honesty, and I think he would enjoy it. But I don't know. Genshin Impact to me just didn't feel good to me. And like I said, this is more of like my opinion. I don't think it's a fucking horrible game. I think it's actually a really decent game for people, and that's just how it is. Like, if you like it, you like it. I like WutheringWaves. The only thing that I will say, okay, and I'm pretty sure that 9 out of 10 of you who, if y'all comment on this video, will all agree with me on this, right? Is that there is one bad thing. They're fired, so I can't really do anything to them. And that is the community.
Make it fast.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen some of these community leaders and people who talking this shit, and legitimately, I've had some Genshin people come at me with WutheringWaves, you know, like, why I'm supporting WutheringWaves. It's just, you know, it's just a clone of fucking Genshin. You should just play fucking Genshin, you know, Genshin better. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that they can all go suck my balls, bud. Because a lot of them are fucking prima donna fucking I know it all fucking bullshit. And this is where I'm going to end the video at right here. And I know it's 20 minutes. I should have ended this at 15 fucking minutes, but hear me out on this one. I'm going to fucking come real close to the fucking mic on this one. I'm going to just tell you like this. When it comes to me and it comes to this channel, and if you come here, you're coming to a person that is going to play completely unorthodox. I don't care about the most optimized builds. I don't care, you know, if my unit is doing a fucking 500k fucking damage off of a fucking basic hit. I'm looking at trying to build builds that are fun, that's funny, and can it be done? I'm the type of guy that would put fucking fire cards on a physical fucking hunter that had no attributes on because he had one fucking ability that was physical, and I wanted to see if I could make that fucking ability fucking do 20k hits. I did that in Peak of Combat. Everybody was calling me stupid and shit. And you know what was funny? We did it on a live stream, and my motherfucking character, yeah, all his fire attacks were shit. But my God, his punch. Oh, his punch. It hurt like a son of a bitch. And that's the type of person I am. I'm the type of person that when, you know, like, again, I'll bring it in. Dark Souls. I would originally always do a guts build first and foremost. All right, giant sword, great sword, straight up. Let's play some fucking goddamn fucking, you know, what I like to call some gutsy. Let's play some guts. And then after I would play guts, you know, we would go back, we would play again, and we would do different types of builds, stupid builds. I fucking did a Vampire Hunter D build. I did a fucking build where I was butt ass fucking naked and I had to punch things. And I see the same potential in WutheringWaves as I did with Dark Souls and what I did with Elden Ring. And I want to build different builds, and that is just how it is. And that's me just, you know, promoting what kind of channel you're getting involved in if you're not subscribed or you don't know who the hell I am. You're coming to a person who's going to try to play this game the complete most unorthodox way. Give me a challenge. Tell me to go fight the fucking goddamn crownless fucking boss on a holographic at the highest level with no echoes. I'll try it. I'll bitch. I'll do it. And then when the day that we succeed at it, guess what? We're going to, I will succeed with some, I will succeed. Knowing that, you know, someone gave me that challenge and I could prove to them that I am good enough to be honored with that challenge. I wanted to say some other choice words, but I figured that would be the most simplistic way of saying it. So otherwise than that, guys, that is really all I have. And I'm not sure about y'all, if y'all gonna agree with my opinion, you're gonna disagree, but don't be afraid, don't be scared. Go ahead, leave your comments. I try to answer everybody in the comment section. I try my best to work with anyone and everyone. I don't mind having arguments. You disagree with me, let's talk about it. Let's have a disagreement. Let's argue about it. Let's have a conversation. Tell me where I'm wrong at. I'll tell you what my thought pattern is, and you know what? Maybe we can come to a compromise. Simple as that. But until next time, guys, you take it easy. I'll catch you on the flip side, and have a wonderful day.